All right. Again, we're doing this again. Now we're about one third of the way there. Uh, to all the things I have learned in my head, all the things I know, at least, to my knowledge. Um, there's a few points I have skipped, and I'll probably remake those things when I come to it, when I forget about it or forget about it. Yeah. So there's some Federal Trade Commission, security, nuclear, whatever, but I don't think I have learned those at all. So we did learn about the EEOC. I don't know, as Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, created by the 1964 Civil Rights Act. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm making these questions just for fun, but look at this, and was it that important? I don't know. Who controls the bureaucracy? I don't know. I was thinking about it. Iron Triangle might be important. You know, Iron Triangle. Um, Iron Triangles. Oh, sugars. Sorry. The Iron Triangle is basically Congress, investment group, and the bureaucracy, I believe. Um, so yeah. So let me actually draw it out here and make a question out of it. Um, I really wish right now I could just get rid of this and make another one without much. You know what? I can do that. What I'm going to do is make another two set, and because technically speaking, I can make this another one and draw a new. It's like the rhetorical triangle, but a little different. Uh, I always get confused with Congress and the other stuff, but don't get confused. It's oh, what? Okay, what happened? Okay, Congress. Okay, fine. So we need text box here. We have Congress here, the majority of everything. And then we have, I believe, bureaucracy, right? No, interest group. Interest groups. Um, and we finally have bureaucracy, I believe, here. Um, I always forget how to spell bureaucracy. Let me search it up real quick, or look at my textbook, because it's like literally the next side. Bureaucracy. Cressy. Am I correct? Am I close? I don't know. It doesn't say. Let me check. Bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. Okay. That should do the trick. Now, this is the most convoluted thing I have ever conceivably looked at. If you looked at it, you know what I'm talking about. No, I'm not saying it's the most confusing, but this is going to be labeled the iron triangle for a reason. This is considered the iron triangle. The iron triangle. The iron triangle. For obvious reason, is it the iron triangle because it's a triangle. Um, so how this works is a little bit always confusing me, but is funding political support go to bureaucracy, um, because power of the purse is the Congress. Policy and choice execution is by the bureaucracy. Uh, yeah, interest group. I don't really know. I forget all the time. Um, let me check. Oh, I don't know. Electoral support. Yeah, that's it. Uh, yeah. So procurator industry and lobbyist, right? And intergroup gives low regulation and special favors. Congressional support via lobby goes to that. Yeah, this is so weird. Um, interest group. Oh yeah, that's way more important than anything else. Nah, interest groups suck badly, but we need them because they make Congress run as it should run. Without it, the Congress would not really work out really well. Or would it? Who knows? I don't know. I'm just a student that loves making questions after all. Uh, what happened there? Did I do a second? Oh, I did that. Okay, so I made a boo boo mistake. Um, yeah, I'm trying to look at this up. Alright. There's not much to say other than that literally is how it works. Unless you want to go to the big detail, but um, yeah. Um, let me just give an arrow here, points that way, and I don't like the arrow, but I think this one would be better. So then, much better. I forgot how it works. Ooh, I think it's like one way inside, the opposite way on our side. So it's this way, I believe, right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, we can just search it up. So yeah, I searched it up. It was helpful, but I want to look here too. Informal. It's an informal group. Okay, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. One of them is particular industries, and it's lobbyists for yeah. Um, oh, I wish there was a diagram here, but I know that the test doesn't. The AP test at least doesn't have a lot of this because it's the last unit. No one cares about it, except for me. Uh, I hate this question of the test. Honestly, like the burning dust of 1,000 suns. Haha. Oh, that's funny. I love saying that. Anyway, okay. There's also American Disability Act. Remember that one? Not really important, but the Food and Drug Administration. Oh, that's important too. The Energy Regulation Commission. Yeah, but those are the things that no one's supposed to remember. So whatevs. I'm using this as a study guide. So as you see, I'm personally be too blind to this, and I'm trying to figure out how fucking the electoral college works because it doesn't make sense to me. The congressional committee. Um, what the special interest? Oh, here it is. Political scientists have recently seen more complex political process at work, which yeah, okay. Uh, okay, so I think so far the only thing that has been actually labeled or actually been told is lobbying, and lobbying is something that comes from here to the bureaucracy. So lobbying, uh, which is support, but lobbying is the only one I see there. Lobbying, iron triangle. There's not much to say about the iron triangle. That it sucks ass, but um, uh, if um, if for some reason we go back to this and has more information than that, I'm more than willing to carry independent agencies and regulatory agencies. Um, well, uh, uh, as much as government not do not supposed to become embellished the work of. So yeah, whatever. You get the point. I am gonna fill the rest out as I see fit in the next section because I don't remember all of it. The Iron Triangle was the worst section. Okay, so let me do all these questions. So, I'm gonna put all the things I do know over here, but when the time comes when I actually have to remember something about this section, I'm gonna have a hard time. So this is, I believe, the power of the purse. If I'm not correct, then correct me. I don't know. This is what I remember from my knowledge. And the reverse is, you know, bureaucracy is like, it gives results, right? It should give results. So, um, regulation and policy, you know, the I'm pretty sure regulation is more Congress, but I'm pretty sure they can de facto. I forgot what this is called. Whatever, something like this. Don't forget the border is non-existent, so you can get closer, and it's fine. So yeah, so these are what I remember. The last three. Okay, just goes company. So I guess less regulation is one of them. I'm looking it up right now, and it's less regulation. Um, the last one, I'm looking it up, and I don't trust it. Electoral support. What the hell does that mean? Um, I am just gonna step my nail down and just say, wait. Um, um, I'm the our government jobs. Hmm. Apparently, there's also a patriarch system that is supported. Anyway, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna say stop for now. They're right. They're right. The Iron Triangle does have electrical supports from over here, and I was surprised about this electoral um, support. Is just what you think. I mean, if you think about the interest group, what are they? A big bag full of money, right? Because they're just basically companies. And this way, I should probably make it easier for myself to even understand what I'm saying. But I'm basically saying interest group, big balls of money. What do you think? How Congress works and how electoral college works. That's how, um, and that's why Congress gives can give laws. So less regulations here because um, but they also have the power to regulate things. They regulate a few things already, although um, um, they're quite easy to understand, I think. But basically, over here, friendly um, legislative, um, which is kind of creepy to think about because it just basically means this interest group is just big piles of money um, from companies, which I dislike. But this is how the government is run. There's worse governments than this. This is only part of the government, which is why I'm fine with it. Um, the electrical support is one thing. This is a type of balance of power. This is, I guess, public versus private clashing together, which I'm actually a favor for. Sorry, I'm wrong again. It's interest groups are things like Commission of Homelessness and Poverty, Policy Center on Youth. So basically, um, if you think about interest groups, you have to think about a couple of crazy things that not crazy things, just things in general that helps people, and those interest groups help electoral support because they're good things for them, which I'm also favoring. Now I get the process. It's not the best. I mean, it might be the best so far in the modern world, but it might be a better system. We're just scared to try it because uh, it's scary to try new things, and it's a good thing that we're scared because one wrong move and the whole government can fall down. We're lucky that we have this system that works so well. We should be justifiably scared, but we should also move forward because I'm okay with this. I'm glad we have this, but if you think about the uh, Constitution, it's all about moving forward while keeping our rights. We love our rights. We as Americans love our rights, and we must make sure we protect the 10 Amendment, the 10 Bill of Rights, the original 10, and plus the 13 and 14 if we can, if it's truly necessary, as we say it. But I found that interest groups are not that bad. They're just um, kind of a hybrid system. Um, they're not that weird. Yeah. So that's the Iron Triangle. Right now, my section has the Bill of Rights. The thing is, the Bill of Rights is sliced through every single layer. Establishment Clause is Bill of Rights. First Amendment, that's religion, by the way. Commerce Clause is not. Um, if I'm correct, right? Commerce Clause just means that I think Amendment One, Article One, that has this. Yeah, Article One, Section 8. It just says that in foreign trade is regulated by the. So I should write that down here. So Control of Commerce Clause is to help um, by regulating uh, foreign foreign nation and in uh, between um, states. Uh, uh, yeah, because I said central government. It's the central government that does that. I don't see the second time I used it, but all right. They're saying I did use it 2 times. I only see one. Oh, here it is. Uh, um, U.S. versus Leopold's gun, and it was in between. It was asking if it was in between the school and that. Commerce Clause. Let me just check that if I'm right. I'm pretty sure that's right. If I'm correct, it was about guns, right? Oh, well, oh no, yeah, weapon free zone in guns. Um, yeah, it delegate to state. They'd have control of the local issues. Therefore, they allow gun free zones allowed. Yeah, that's what my brain thought. And I was saying, I'm correct, right? So yes, yeah, I can't believe I didn't define that correctly. There's necessary and proper laws, the first article. So establishment clause is basically all of Amendment One plus the freedom of speech and danger to yourself act, whatever that was, I forgot. Um, Whatever, it's not that important. This process is called selective incorporation. Yeah, selective incorporation is all about selective incorporation is having the Bill of Rights finally shown into the states with the 14th and amendment, I believe. Um, what is true? So it's basically 14th Amendment made all this possible. Now, so the only ones that have not been protected yet is out of the first 10 is the third one, the bill against forced quarters of troop in private homes. The fifth one is a special version, an indictment by the grand jury. No. And seventh is right to jury trial in a civil case. Yeah. And the 18th Amendment, protection against excessive bail and fine. Eight has not delegated down into the lower levels of the state court, which means that we can see excessive bail unless someone wants to sue them and go all the way to Supreme Court, which they haven't done yet. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. They should make it so that the rich people have to suffer while the poor. But they do. But they should do something because right now the rich people are getting out because they can pay and bail and go back to work, while the poor people are suffering the bailout because they go to jail, they can't do it, they lose their job, they're screwed. And yeah, even though they have not committed a crime, some people didn't commit a crime, they get accused, they go into jail for a few days. That few days can be the difference between losing a job and being kicked in the bucket. Very sad reality. So 20 minutes. So what is I'm gonna stop it here.